Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to Go with Yin Yoga and physically a Yin Yoga practice that is going to help strengthen the low back and really open up through your heart. The heart in traditional Chinese medicine is associated with the fire element of summer. So we will be doing a lot of heart openers in this practice. And we will be tending that fire. You may need a couple of props. I'm sitting up on a bolster. I do suggest that, but this practice can be done without props at all. And you can also have a couple of blocks. I'm not using them today. And maybe a blanket in case you don't have a bolster. You can use 2 blocks with a blanket over them. Come to an easy seated position. And keeping your eyes open right now, we're going to do a little breath work to begin. Take your hands, palms up, and begin to bring the pinky sides of the hands together so the pinkies are actually together. Inhale, bring your hands, reach your hands up overhead, slight back bend. And as you exhale, palms come together and they point in at the third eye, and then the backs of the hands come together. And you exhale all the way down your torso. Let's do that 2 more times. Pinky sides come together. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch up. Open your heart to possibilities. Palms together, pointing towards your third eye. Backs of the hands come together as you come down all the way. Last time. Going at your own pace. Take your hands to your low belly. And then take them just a little bit above your navel. And finally take them to your heart. I really want you now, if it feels comfortable, I really want you to turn into your heart. How does it feel? Can you feel the heart beat beneath your hands? What does that fire feel like to you? Is it galloping out of control? Is it just kind of sauntering along? Is it dragging along? Just see how your fire, your heart, feels today. Chinese believe that the heart is the seat of our Shen, our spirit. So as we move through this practice, I offered you the affirmation, I tend to my heart. Now is a great time to set an intention, and in a few minutes, another great time. Inhale, exhale, let your hands come down into your lap. Inhale, hands come below your collarbones, a little bit outwards into little dips, and begin just thumping. This is the end of your kidney meridian. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, until I tell you otherwise. Now come to the middle of your sternum. I'm going to try and get my mic out of the way. You might hear this. And you can also just massage. This is your thymus, which helps to protect your immunity. And then come down to where, on a woman, the end of your bra line is, the bottom of your bra line. And this is spleen points, end of your spleen meridian. Also very involved with immunity and digestion, not just of food, also of thoughts and feelings. And finally, underneath your eyes on the bone, gently. And ground yourself before we move into the rest of our practice. Hands come to your knees. Inhale, one hand comes up. Exhale through your mouth, comes down. Brush off your hands. Inhale, hand comes to opposite knee. And the other hand comes to the opposite knee. And just keep going back and forth that way. Making kind of a big figure 8, breathing the same way. And come to stillness. Pause. Take one hand on top of the other at below your low belly or in off your body, just a little bit off your body. It's up to you. Inhale, bring the hands up toward the low lip. Flip the hands around your third eye. Press up to the ceiling. Exhale. Now is a good time to use an intention. If you haven't set one already, this is called the zip up, and it's a good way to zip your intention into your practice. Last time. And just take a little pause. Relax your shoulders. Hook one finger into your belly button and the other into your third eye. Push in a little and up. And 3 breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Pause. And notice how you feel. Blink your eyes open if they were closed. I invite you to sit up on a bolster or a block. You might want a couple of blocks underneath your thighs. This is butterfly pose. You can stay just like this if you choose. If you'd like, we're going to do a couple more energy yoga medicine practices. Let's go ahead and turn towards your right knee. Take your left hand, wrap it around the outside of your right arm, just above the elbow, and take the left hand underneath your knee and towards the center of the knee. And just hold. If you'd like, you can continue breathing through your nose and out through your mouth with the HA sound. And then switch sides. Right hand comes to your outer left arm above the elbow, and left hand cups just below the knee towards the center of your leg. I tend to my fire. reach down, take your left hand, well, it doesn't really matter, take whatever hand you like, to the pinky toe side of your foot, and just hold right there on the side, and take the other hand on top, right about where your fourth finger is, your ring finger. You can change to an inhale through your nose, exhale, hoo sound. Go ahead and switch sides, grabbing around that pinky toe side of your foot, coming from your ring finger side. And let that go. Take your hands underneath your thighs and slowly bring them back so that their knees are pointing up and slightly back onto your hands. Take your feet about a little wider than hip width and allow them to fall from one side to the other. Windshield wipers, getting rid of any tension that may have built up in your hips, in your low back. And then slowly walk yourself forward. Come off of your bolster if you're using one. Turn it so that it's horizontally across your mat. And this is where if you don't have a bolster and you have a couple of blocks, you place them on the long side, lowest height, long side, so that they're facing each other, and you can put a blanket on top, and that will work very similarly. And then go ahead, walk yourself forward, and begin to try and get your heart center on your bolster. Elbows come down, and they can come right into that bolster. Palms face forward, legs are straight back behind you. You can also move the hands a little bit forward if that feels comfortable for you, coming into Sphinx pose. If it feels uncomfortable to keep your head up, you can allow it to drop and really try and relax the muscles. Feel into that heart center once again. Attend to my heart. Relax your shoulders. Relax your glutes. Notice your breath. Maybe tuck your chin a little if your neck feels like it's not happy in that position. Or even allow the head to dangle down. can you feel into the back of your heart? Feeling the body expanding side to side as well front and back. Ribs flaring out and then coming back together. Of course, if it feels uncomfortable, you can remove the bolster and you just come down onto your stomach in the same position. And we're breathing in and out through our nose now. Last couple of breaths here. And go ahead and push into your palms. Walk them back towards your shoulders. Press yourself upright. Take the bolster and turn it vertically and straddle it with your knees. And then come down into child's pose. I'm going to stay up a little bit so that you can actually hear me. Last breath here. Walk your hands back to your knees and come up into a tabletop position. And the knees are still straddling the bolster if you have one, and you can also do this without a bolster. I'll show you right after I get people with bolsters started. We're coming into puppy pose. So you want your hips to stay over your knees and slowly bring your heart down towards your bolster while you're reaching your arms forward. I'm going to set my bolster aside for the moment. If you don't have the bolster, it's the same thing. You're keeping your hips over your knees as much as you can, and the hands begin to reach forward, and the heart comes down towards your mat. I tend to my heart. And if you have a block, you can also put a block underneath your head if it feels uncomfortable to come all the way down. Really feel into the heart once again. It's a nice opening across the back and to your chest. Last couple of breaths here. Go ahead and stay down. I'll let you know when to come up. To come out of puppy pose, go ahead and press into your hands, bringing yourself back into tabletop, and then pushing your hips back to your heels to come once again into child's pose for a short amount of time. You can take one hand on top of the other, place your forehead there. Can you feel any space, more space, when you take a breath after these poses? Last breath. And go ahead and press up into your hands. Walk yourself upright. Slowly come over to one side. And then come down onto your back for Savasana. If you set an intention at the beginning of our practice, now is a great time to bring your attention back to that intention. Physically, we just created a lot of space in our heart center. So maybe there's some feeling around that. We worked some on our low back, which is associated with kidney, which helps to control our fire. I don't know about you, but when it's hot, I do get fiery, for want of a better word. I can get pretty irritable. So we need that water to cool off our fire, as I did a practice on that a couple of weeks ago. But for now, go ahead, close your eyes if it's comfortable, come into your favorite Shavasana position. Just let go. invitation to stay in Savasana for as long as feels right to you. If you are moving on the rest of your day, allow your breath to deepen. Soften your forehead. Allow your eyes to relax. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue fall down to the bottom of your mouth. Begin to take any small movements you need to bring yourself back into this moment, right here, right now, in your own time, in your own way. Meet me back in an easy seated position. Go ahead and take your hands to your heart once again and just feel deeply inside. Take your fingers to meet, making basically kind of a heart-shaped, half a heart shape. And then inhale, draw a heart around your torso, coming about down to your navel. Hands come up through the center of your torso and another heart. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, one last heart. And pause. Take the hands to your third eye and begin to draw a heart around your head. Coming through the middle of your head, second heart. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, maybe using the ha sound. One last one. And pause. Take your hands to your third eye again, and then make a big heart around your entire body. And come up the center of your torso. Second heart. Last heart. And then making a heart shape with your hands at your heart center. Go ahead and brush your hands off. Shake them off. Inhale, lift the hands up towards the ceiling, towards the heavens. Look on up. Put a smile on your face. Heaven rushing in. Feel all that solar energy rushing in, coming into your heart center. And once again, take your hands to your heart. Does your heart space feel differently now than it did when you began this practice? What kind of shifts are you noticing? Does it just feel different? Is your heartbeat different? Have your thoughts changed? Inhale, press the palms of the hands together in front of that heart. Press the thumbs into that heart center. Really pushing palm to palm. Elbows are out to either side. Head bowed slightly over your hands. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you keep your fire burning at the right level for you. Go ahead, blink your eyes open. taking in your mat. Allow the hands to fall down into your lap and raising your head, I hope with a smile on your face. I really hope that you feel a little soothed, a little calmer. Maybe that fire is more manageable now. Right about now, I'm going to see a few more practices you could add on if you choose. There's one on a cooling breath, great for summer. There's one on the fire element. It's like a mini practice. I call them mini master classes. Talk some about the fire element. And also moon salutations might be very appropriate right now because moon salutations are really cooling. That is not a yin practice, but I encourage you to give it a try. And one of these days, maybe I will do a new one of that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you give yourself gratitude for showing up for yourself, taking this time for yourself, stopping for a few minutes out of your day to take care of you. I have so much gratitude for each and every one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening.